What's up, my people? Good afternoon from Melbourne City. This is Mr. Jeff, Ambassador Jeff Osayande. There's a little bit of a conspiracy theory going on around with this Chinese COVID, according to Donald Trump, and the South African COVID 2020 that is emanating. We understand the South African COVID is fast spreading and deadly more than the Chinese COVID-19. It's just, we're trying to figure it out, why all these diseases coming up. And the vaccination that is also being released. I understand that you have to take that vaccination maybe twice as many you are taking. Somebody in the UK, they're going to go to the first person that take the COVID is going to start taking the second jab. We have not seen a solution of this kind of issues in years or in decades. I begin to wonder where the world is heading to. Is it extermination, or is it just a fun among these people? Africans, Africa, like in Nigeria, they're still calling it a scam. But people are getting it, people are dying, but nobody actually cares. You know, Nigeria is one of those countries that is self-medicated. Nothing is taken seriously when it comes to issue of this nature. Pandemic is the pandemic, whether you like it or not, or not. I also want to use the opportunity to talk to our people in overseas to kindly encourage our people to stay away from the crowd. Latifu Obasui, may God bless you for watching wherever you are. I begin to wonder, please, if you are living overseas, kindly call your family, friends, and well-wishers, loved ones, wherever they are, to let them know the reality about this COVID. They are killing. People are dying. So, irrespective of how Nigeria is going to feel about it, it's not the issue now. The issue is, for them not to get caught in the midst of all these barbaric ideology they have in their skull over there. COVID-19 is real. It's real. Social distances, washing your hand regularly, using hand sanitizers, and sneezing in your elbow. It's right, but we don't know where this ideology came from. Is it a made-up? How do they come about these social distances? How do they come up with the face masks? How do they come up? How do they know? It's something we still not. People are not telling us, and that's why the Africans are saying it's a conspiracy theory that is all manufactured. You know, a disease came out back in 2018, November, and that's what it's called COVID-19. It came out, and the people, they tell you have to use face masks. They came up with washing hands regularly, social distances, and all the regulatories that come along with it. And people still don't understand it. And I understand it very clearly because I know this is real. But what I don't understand in this conspiracy theory is about how do these people come up with all these medications on how people how they get infected, how this thing get transferred from one another. And now here comes COVID South Africa 2020. They said that one is fast killing. It's faster than what the Chinese. Where are all these diseases coming from? Do you know that it's only Donald Trump I was bold enough to call it Chinese disease, Chinese COVID, or whatever he was calling it. But this one that come out from South Africa, the white people, I'm not trying to be racist here, they just started calling it South African disease. And why they are scared to call the first one Chinese disease, apart from Donald Trump, they just say COVID-19. You know, now, but the other one, and everybody says South Africa disease, South Africa that is killing. Everybody is banning South Africa not to come to their countries. But the question is, the Chinese are still moving from one country to the other. No one can come out and say, Chinese, this disease started with your country, don't move. Everyone is scared. It's still not surprising people. As an ambassador of peace, I thought I'd just get people involved in it. Let's talk about it. Let's see where we're going from here. Because if that disease is going to start killing Africans, because I understand they said the brigade is trying to question why are Africans not dying the way the other Europeans or the Americans are dying. But what did they understand that Africa believes in God more than the rest part of the world. Even though we have bad element of pastors, but there's God in Africa. And it's always going to be like that. The Ebola came, the all sort of diseases has come. Some conspiracy theory that is going around, even the white people, some people question it. How fast are they? These people can just come up with vaccination. But one thing people don't understand, that vaccination is not going to stop disease from spreading. If you have the disease, vaccination is not going to cure it because it's already in your system. Vaccination is only good for when you don't have the disease. I don't know. This is my own personal theory. But what I don't understand about all this issue that is going around, circulating, is that how are these people knowing that this one is different from the other one, this one is different from the other? How did all the disease start coming in this year, 2020? That is spreading, that now to go to Nigeria from Australia is a one-way ticket from Nigeria to Australia is 7.1 million ticket. To go from here to Nigeria is $7,000 to $12,000 on the lowest fare, according to the Emirates or Qatar Airways, all this. When you're flying from Nigeria to Australia, it's 7.1 million. You know, they're equally telling us don't to fly, stay where you are. We all understand that. But what is the plane going to be carrying if no one is using it? So we need to come out with all this. So please, if you are living overseas and you are an African person, you are watching this, tell your family, friends, and well-wishers to stay according to the rules. Social distance. The COVID is real. We don't know when this is going to stop. We don't know when the real medication is going to come out, because vaccination is different from eating Panadol. It's different from eating chloroquine. It's different from eating all these medications. Vaccination is something we eat those days in primary schools, from yellow fever, from us, hepatitis B or whatever, for you not to have it. But when you already have the disease in your system, how did you take it off? How did you cure it? How come HIV, cancer, that they cannot develop the medication? There's no vaccine for it. This is why I question it. And I begin to wonder, where are we heading up to? South Africans, what's going on? How did the disease get to South Africa that they could not find out? So Africa opened up their borders from every walks of their life to start flying in. Come to Australia, it's 7.1 million, $7,000 or $8,000 to go back home. And they have to give you a exemption ticket for you to have a very important reason for you to go on the plane and fly. It is just shocking, you know, to see the world is just turning upside down. You know, fathers and sisters, they say the prophecy has just been fulfilled. Who made the prophecy? You know, in the God's word, I don't believe this. The devil is at work, and we all need to put our hands on decks and believe that the life we are all living is what we're making out of it. So let's be patient. Let's keep our hands together. Let's work with the government of the day to social distance ourselves, sneeze in your elbow, and clean it properly and put it in the bin. And wash your hand regularly. If you have an eyeglass, please put on. Wear your face mask. Don't let anybody tell you everything is all free now. You can go here and there. No, we don't even know who have it. You know, some people are immune to it. My brothers and sisters, life we live in is very, 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 very difficult at this moment. We are all struggling to survive. Let's put things together in one uniform and let's respect one another. Please, social distance. I gotta go now. I was just thinking about it. Why we living this horrible life now? You're working hard, too hard to feed yourself, or you are working hard to buy a house, or you're working hard to feed your family. We don't even know where the world is heading up to. So let's be patient. In God we trust. Bye for now. Don't drink and drive. Remember that. If you drink and drive, which means this is not working. Take care. So the vulnerable people are coming up with a show in November, in February in Nigeria, to distribute up to 3,000-4,000 sanitary pads. And then there will be gynecologists, there will be a doctors examining people, and there will be a lot to learn from that event. So I'm getting all the doctors together, and once the day is ready, I will start promoting it, and I will expect people to support me on that. This is going to be massive. Well, what I'll be doing in Nigeria, in Edo, of what I did in Abuja. But what I was going to do in Edo State is going to comprise with at least a minimum of 5 to 6 doctors, nurses, so that they can treat our women from every sort of ailment they might have. But social distance yourself. Don't drink and drive. And if you do, you are a goat. Please, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance. God bless you. I will talk to you in a new year. Or before then, I'll probably come up with a new thing. If I have a new issues or new things to come and tell you people, I'll come again. Take care. And bye for now.